First time I've done this. I haven't really done anything like this before. Uh, Going into this very blind. It's gonna be the ravings of a madman. Um, we'll see. I've got myself on the tablet right here. Got a Coke Zero. It's gonna be a nice night. Okay. What can I talk about? You know what? Let me do my some recent pickups. It's kind of gonna be kind of cumbersome with just the one hand available. Um, but as you can see, it's kind of wait. The stuff on top is not necessarily. I guess the stuff here are my most recent pickups. Um, this stuff here has been there for a while. Um, I needed a new shelf. Yeah. Let me just show you guys what I've picked up. Okay. Oh yeah, I've also been reading. I this is so random. Um, I've been reading Fever Dream, George R. R. Martin. I'm a big fan of it. I also have a stack of books here. Um, I guess it's kind of like my book reading list. But yeah, a few of those I've been meaning to read. Um, a few of them were like gifts from my partner. Um, some of them I picked up, but yeah, as soon as I finish Fever Dream, I'm gonna get onto those. I think I might read The Ring next. I've seen the movie. Um, it was, J horror is cool. I love J horror, but I guess that one kind of it's kind of dated. Um, it's still good though. I'll start off with one whole stack because it's kind of like I lucked out. Um, this whole stack I got from one person. They actually gave it to me for free. Um, I work at like a bookstore, kind of like a thrift store. Um, and we buy stuff from people. So we bought this couple, I guess, were like moving out, and they were selling all their Blu-rays, and they even had like stuff that released this month. Or I guess last month in May. Um, I was like, how did these guys get all this stuff? Because there's like Jason X, like a lot of Arrow stuff. Um, they had like some pretty recent Criterion 4Ks like Thief, Long Good Friday, I think Chronos. But yeah, we took all those. Oh my god, they even had the Sony or no, the Paramount Classics, the one with Starman and like Sleepless in Seattle. I I I try to get Sleepless in Seattle. I mean, I try to get Starman, but I've been looking all over the store. I cannot find it for the life of me. Um, but yeah, like all that aside, there were some things we couldn't take. Just because like we have a policy where we don't take things with region codes, albeit these things actually, I guess whoever did the order didn't know they were actually region free because they're like 4K and um like just some of the boutique labels like that release them aren't region locked. Um so yeah, we didn't take them. I was lucky enough to actually be there when she picked up her order, and I told her, I was like, I can buy these off of you if you want. I'm really like willing to buy these off of you. And then she told me, just take them. Like, Merry Christmas. And yeah, originally I was just supposed to get Great Escape, uh, the Arrow box set, and oh, it's such a good box set. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, I was just supposed to get this and Raw Deal with Schwarzenegger. Um, and she just like kept asking if like I wanted more. So yeah, of course I'd get more. um, I got this Red Sonja also with Schwarzenegger. Um, this one, funnily enough, like I found a DVD at work, and I displayed that, so it's like coming full circle, I guess. This one, Samurai in Time, I'd never heard of this. Still need to watch it. I still need to watch all of these in the stack. Um, and then this one, I think this one's Kinji Fukasaku. I love him. Battles Without Honor and Humanity. That's kind of my jam. It's like the movies. At least like the later ones can be a mixed bag. Um, but they're really fun. I love the way people just die in that. They like tumble all around. They take like 10 years to die. Um, but yeah, Bunta Sugawara, he's so cool. So yeah, I was really excited to check this out, especially because my brother and I saw the trailer and we were like, "This looks really fun." So we'll watch that soon and have some good times. And then yeah, Raw Deal. I kind of mistook this for um the one movie with Schwarzenegger and I think Dan Aykroyd. No, or is it Jim Belushi? I think it's Jim Belushi. What's it called again? Um, it's red. Of course, it's red because it's like USSR stuff. It's red something. Um, I'll remember it. But yeah, I mistook it for that. But damn, this is a cool poster. I think I have a server with using Jellyfin. Like I rip all my movies onto there. Um, I picked a poster for that. It's just it's this, but instead of the red, it's black, and then like it's just Schwarzenegger, 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 Schwarzenegger all the way down, and it's like that's a really good design. But yeah, I'm excited to check that movie out with my brother as well, because he hasn't seen it, and yeah, we're big fans. And then you know, this is like the one that got me most excited. I had to get this one. I already have the Kino Lorber 4K. Um, but you know, this is even better because it has the TV miniseries. Uh, so it's like it's so cool. And then like with all the Arrow stuff, there's the booklet and then the poster. Um, I never hang these posters. Like sometimes I flip through the booklet if it's like a movie I really uh, like The Apartment. I Let me get that one really quick. That's my favorite Arrow video one. This is Heat, the not literally Heat, but well, actually, I have Heat right here. I mean, this is such a good box set. This is like my favorite box set, probably because it's one of my favorite movies. Um, but yeah, I was lucky to get this. It's out of print. Uh, I was lucky to score it on eBay. It was used. But I mean, who cares? I don't think this one comes with a poster. It didn't even come with the J card, but that's just because it was used. But yeah, it has a booklet, obviously the movie, and then like, yeah, it's like, I think it's writings about the movie, and then like some screenplay stuff. And it's such a good booklet. It's like a proper book. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite Billy Wilder film. I absolutely love uh Shirley MacLaine because of it. And like you can't go wrong with Jack Lemmon and Fred McMurray. But yeah, that's one of the many Arrow box sets I have. I know this is like going all over the place, but bear with me. What else? Um, yeah, that was that stack. Let me actually go with this other stack. Also pickups from work or chains of my work. Let's start from the bottom. I know you can barely see; it's like out of focus. Uh, let's start with Black Bag. I picked this up at work. I can't go wrong with Soderbergh. I love Steven Soderbergh. Um, you know, Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, 13, the whole trilogy is my bread and butter. Probably what really made me love watching movies and making them. Uh, I still haven't seen this. I need to get on it, but I've heard good things. I also want to watch Presents, but we don't have that. Let's see. Oh shoot! I know. Why am I going from bottom to top? Donovan's Reef, also at work. Um, this one I haven't really. I saw it at Barnes and Noble, because they're having their 50% off Kino Lorber stuff. Uh, but what do you know? The same people that gave me this sold this, so I bought it. It was cheaper than it was with the 50% off, so like I had to pick it up. And I love watching John Wayne, love watching Lee Marvin, uh, and I think this is John Ford, so it's like it sounds like a lot of fun, and I heard it's really beautiful, like in terms of because it's like in Technicolor, I think probably. So it's gonna look really good. And then, damn, oh. um another thing I bought at this one was actually at Barnes and Noble because they're having their like 50% off Universal in store stuff. Shaun of the Dead, really fun movie. I've watched it like a bunch of times probably, like growing up. Um, yeah, I had to get it on 4K. I don't even have the Blu-ray, so um, I need to get the whole Cornetto trilogy. Um, I really want to rewatch Hot Fuzz. I think that's probably my favorite. But yeah, it looks really good on 4K, and the slipcover is really nice. Little Coke Zero break. Okay, and then first time watching this Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Um, Pretty good. I get why it's a classic. um, I kind of wish I had gotten the 4K. I really the second sight. I love second sight. I I only have this second sight, the Hitcher, but I'm getting Tangerine soon. They they know how to make a good box set. Um, but I saw this at work, and this is like totally fine. I'm okay. I'm a bit iffy on the DVD like height, um, even though it's a Blu-ray, but it's still a cool set. Um, it's a digipack or digibook, or I think it's a digipack. Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. 4 discs. You know, and then I guess the last two. We'll start with this one, The Grave. Um, I was recording this earlier. I was trying to see how I would sound, but I kind of talked about it. I have no clue what this is really about. I just saw that it had uh Keith David in it, and it's like a '90s sort of neo noir, um, gothic like neo noir, and that kind of seems like right up my alley. Well, I think a lot of things are right up my alley, apparently. Um, but this seems fun. I saw some letterbox reviews. People said it was okay, but we'll see. Um, yeah, I don't know. This kind of like is reminding me of Red Rock West. I really like Red Rock West, so maybe I'll like this. And lastly, the one I'm like really excited about for today, and what really made me want to start filming stuff today, I guess. Maybe lots of things made me want to start filming, but this one is, whoo, look at that. It's just the Blu-ray, but um I could just get the 4K sometime. That's okay. And I don't really think the 4K would improve that much unless it will. Just we'll see. But yeah, oh my god, this was just 25 bucks at Book Off. Um and I'm like, that's crazy. As soon as I walked into the store, I was like, I need to get this right now. So I asked them to get me that, and then because it was in the case, um, and then I just walked around the store with it, and then that's when I picked up the Grave. Um, but yeah, for 25 bucks, I know this thing. It's just the Blu-ray variant, but it's probably going for like 40 or 50. Um, which is that's a lot of money saved, and it's a really cool box set. I saw this once at work. Um, we actually got the 4K one, but when I tried to buy it the next day, it was already gone. Um, actually, that the person who brought all those Blu-rays with that RoboCop set brought in a lot of really good ones. Um, it's actually when I got Candyman 4K. That one's out of print now, so I guess I won that day too. Let me get that one really quick. This is a very nice box set as well. Oh, I mean, in general, Arrow's really good at with this stuff. I love this box set. But yeah, I love this movie. I need to give it a rewatch. Um, that was like a year ago, and I watched it alone at night, as you should. Um, and like I mean alone as in like no one in the house alone. And yeah, it was like kind of hard to to just move around after that because I was kind of scared. But that's just me. Um, but yeah, those are my recent hauls. I don't know what else I can do. Um, maybe I can look for some of my favorite movies. I feel like I'm trying to show somebody like this is show and tell, and I'm like giving. I'm trying to look for like reasons to talk to you still. I don't know. Let me look around. Oh, I'm so stupid. Wait, let me talk about my favorite. I don't know if you saw it. Let me talk about my favorite Blu-ray. My favorite boutique distributor right now is. Oh, let me just get all their Blu-rays. All the Blu-rays that I have from them are some of my favorites, at least. Don't look. Okay. How do I begin? Um, let me start off with my favorite movie, from Radiance right now, or I guess my favorite movie that or how am I gonna put this? It's one of my favorite, like Hong Kong action movies. Um, but also, I guess it started me on Radiance. Radiance is so cool. They put so many good movies. Um, like the quality is just fantastic. Uh, I saw comments before about like it being what Criterion wants to be, and I can see that. Um, but yeah, A Moment of Romance is very like doomed romance, as well as the Hong Kong action aspect, and it's got my man Andy Lau. Love that guy. Um, I think I just love men, but yeah, it's got all that intertwined, and it's beautifully shot. Um, I think this cover kind of like encapsulates the kind of feeling you get while watching this movie. But yeah, that's A Moment of Romance. That's a really good movie. Then we've got Shape of Night. This one's a really good movie. Uh, about a woman. She's a prostitute, and she's like torn between um leaving her yakuza husband or leaving with someone like a person she started a relationship with um while like doing her work, right? Um and it's really about like a woman trying to like take control of her life uh despite like the patriarchal influences like forced upon her. And yeah, it's pretty tragic, very good. And then now I'm just getting into cool box sets. Haksan. Still need to watch this, but I kind of had to hop on this beautiful box set. Like, look at that. Oh, and it's out of print now. So, and oh, look at this original cover art. It's so beautiful. But yeah, Radiance. Oh my God, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Shinobi trilogy. They're gonna release the next three movies in August, and I'm 100% gonna pick that up. I had so much fun with these movies. Um, it's really like kind of like fantastical. Um, all these ninjas, like shurikens, like that kind of thing. And um, I kind of like got enveloped in it. I watched like all three of them, maybe like within 3 nights, which is like saying something because I don't usually watch a movie and then its sequel like um right after it, you know, um or consecutively rather. So yeah, these are really fun movies. It kind of like tapers off at the end. Like there's a lot going on. So kind of like how I felt with Battles Without Honor and Humanity. It's like at some point this train has got to stop, but we'll see with the next three. I don't know if it's gonna be about Goemon, um, but we'll see. Excited to pick that one up. And I think they're also releasing this one called The Beast to Die For. Um, that one has I don't I need to find his name. I have it. Okay, I'll pick it up and I'll show it. It has the guy from Yokohama BJ Blues. I still need to watch this as well. What's his name? Oh, Yusaku Matsuda. He's the guy. Kind of like he was the blueprint for Spike from Cowboy Bebop, and you can kind of tell like his hair, his everything. It's just yeah, it's there. But yeah, I need to watch that one. That one I think I would really like. It's a crime story, detective story. Like those are my jam. Um, so yeah, I'll get onto that one soon. Um, but this is like my favorite Radiance box set of all time for right now. Oh, this Daiei Gothic is like 10 out of 10. Um, it's chunky, has all the movies in like separate cases, and the booklet has like some of the stories like that these movies are based off of, like, in there. So it's like you can read them as well. Um, but yeah, this is like my favorite box set right now. Uh, I've only seen 2 out of 3. The Ghost of Yotsuya was fine. Uh, Kind of took a while to get to the supernatural stuff, and even then, it's not like extremely supernatural, I suppose. Um, but it's still a good movie. Uh, and then the Snow Woman, I think that's my favorite so far. Uh, I love the everything about it. I love that it's like um focusing on the Snow Woman, um as opposed to just like being a story about her killing people. Um there's like a lot of family dynamic to it now. I'm saying that like I've seen um like I've read the original or have seen Qui-Gon, which I haven't. So um I don't know. But yeah, I mean the family dynamic is really cool. Um it's really also really tragic. Uh yeah, I think by the end I was pretty teary-eyed. Uh cuz it's like about a mom and her son at that point. Uh Also really good special effects. Um yeah, very good movie. I still need to watch Bride of Hades. I think that's what it's called. Oh, The Bride from Hades. But we'll see. That one seems good too. Um but yeah, that's a very good box set. Um I've been watching a lot of horror movies, as you can see from me watching like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff. Um but yeah, that's a lot of the stuff I have, or like the stuff that I wanted to show off today. There's actually more. Oh yeah, Radiance also like those like OBI strips are so cool. Like they just work, you know? They like I feel like they add to the design because like it's a different color. Okay, actually to limit myself even further, I'll show the ones that I've watched that are of note. Okay. Um Sneakers. I love Robert Redford. Um you can see the through line to this, I suppose. Uh I really like cool guys. But yeah, this is a pretty fun movie. Um, I think like the ending I'm iffy about just because it's like um I saw a review saying like they're kind of like meshing with the status quo as opposed to like they're supposed to be hackers. Like um why are they helping the government? You know, that kind of thing. But uh I enjoyed the movie for the most part. The dynamics between the cast are really good. It's got Sidney Poitier, Dan Aykroyd, I think. Oh yeah, it's all here. River Phoenix, all those guys. Yeah, it's a fun movie. Uh, Good soundtrack and a really good 4K. Okay, then I think both of these are actually William Friedkin. I love William Friedkin. I love uh, French Connection. I love Sorcerer. I love pretty much all his movies. I have Cruising. Um, I got the 4K of that. That one's a really good box set as well. For some other time, maybe. But this one, Hunted, Benicio del Toro, Tommy Lee Jones. I've been watching a lot of Tommy Lee Jones recently. I watched Blown Away, and that's it. Maybe more so. I've been seeing a lot of Tommy Lee Jones in my life recently. Oh well, I also watched The Fugitive. The Fugitive was very good. Um, that's like a really tense thriller, uh, crime, crime stuff. my jam. But um that's besides the point. This is The Hunted. It was okay. I didn't I don't know if I liked it. Um I felt like things were going way too fast. Um and like there wasn't enough time spent with the characters. Um and it kind of just felt like a lesser version of The Fugitive. Uh Mainly because Tommy Lee Jones is in both of them. Um but it's still fun. My brother and I watched it together. Um and yeah, I would still recommend it at least for just like Benicio del Toro doing some like crazy ass stuff. Um but yeah. And then this one is actually an upgrade. I had the Shout Factory release of this. Um I got from eBay a while back, but I upgraded this to 4K. Very good looking 4K. Um Very good movie. Obviously another William Friedkin. When I first watched it, I thought it was okay. Um I thought it wasn't really for me, but like over time it's kind of like taken a hold of me. The soundtrack is really good. I have the CD, the Wang Chung CD. Uh, I got that from Fingerprints. But yeah, uh, very dark, very gritty, as like a lot of William Friedkin movies are. Um, and it's got William Peterson, who is like, I wish he was in more movies. I love Manhunter. I love Michael Mann. Manhunter is like one of his best films. But yeah, it's got him, and he's really good in it. He's real scumbag, real dick. And it's got, one of the best car chases. I still prefer the French Connection car chase, but this one's still up there. But yeah, that's that's what I've got. I still feel like talking. I don't know why. um, one more. I guess one more. Now it's my like top 4K. This is Jackie Brown, my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. Um, I just love this movie. It's good hangout vibes. Uh, love Robert Forster in it, and obviously Pam Grier. Absolutely like dynamite with their like dynamic. It's so good. Um, Soundtrack's phenomenal. I need to get that one on CD. I just got the Pulp Fiction CD today for $1. Um, which is really cool. But yeah, Jackie Brown is so good. Um, and the 4K is just out of this world. Like that's one of like the best 4Ks I've ever seen. That kind of thing. But yeah, really good hangout movie. And like for it being by Quentin Tarantino, it's pretty underrated. I think it's mainly people mainly don't talk about it because it's like a really long movie and it's not as bombastic as his other films. Um, but yeah, that's my Criterion Closet video. That's really fun. This is like it's really good to talk about films. Um, I've been wanting to make a film recently. I don't know what I'll do. Something will be in the works, hopefully. But man, 40 minutes, god dang. Imagine that all of this audio didn't. I'm not even gonna say anything. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.